Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today it's just a warm-up day for tomorrow. We are going to play the giveaway session, giving 10% of my winnings to followers, new followers, existing followers. I'm going to play No Limit 4, No Limit 10, No Limit 25 maybe, and give 10% of my winnings to people watching the stream, and they will be there when I finish my session tomorrow. So today is just a warm-up NL4. I will play 1 hour. I will start playing with a timer, which I think is a pretty good way to play, to keep in mind how long you played, and to also have a schedule not only in the stream and for your poker, but also for your life, and try to control what kind of time you put in poker. So as usual, I play with a tracker, Poker Tracker 4. If you want to download it, you can use the link that is mentioned in the stream, in the information about the stream. That would help a lot. If you use that link, it would help the stream a lot. And now I'm gonna start commenting the hand. So far nothing very special. We had ace queen and we had a 3-bet. Here we're gonna call against this very loose player and hopefully take the pot. Yes, he missed whatever he was trying to do. Here we're just gonna fold. We're gonna play very tight on those tables, trying to play solid poker with some good hands, and not trying anything crazy, especially against the fishes that we can meet at this tables of low limit, very low limit. Okay, here we have a good spot for a 3-bet. So we're gonna try to steal this spot. Not this time, but we hit the king. I think that's good enough for a value bet. We can call with the queen, with the jack. He doesn't get mad. We bet here with ace-7 suited. It's very tight, so I think I'm gonna call this time. It's not a very good flop, although we have the backdoor flush. I think we have to give some credit to the player and fold directly on the flop bet, continuation bet. If he doesn't bet, we're just gonna check. Here we hit the nuts, which is going to help him do the job. Here I'm kind of tempted to bet, because he might have just an ace and might not call with, let's say, maybe just into min raise. It's not very strong, but yes, just one call. We'll just give it up here, I think. Oh, he hits nuts. Interesting, we had the same hand. We actually made a good bet, because we prevented him from... He would have split the pot if he didn't get very lucky at the end. So our turn bet was actually a value or protection bet to not get bluffed on the river. Yeah, I like to bet continuation bet half pot size, even though he's very loose and might do this kind of strange things, and then I have to lose, to fold. Here I'm gonna go for a continuation bet with a flush draw, and I think we can go for another small continuation bet and hit the flush. And here I think he's gonna play a lot of hands, including like a 7, a middle pair, a king. So that's why I like to bet this hand. Okay, here we do continuation bet with a gunshot. Top pair is good. Thinking about checking, but I think there are too many draws here. We want to make a strong bet. Okay, we could think about a 3-bet. I'm just gonna call this time. Top pair. Kind of had a feeling 8, 9, 10 jack. That makes it straight. I kind of want to believe him here, although he might have something like a draw. But I'm gonna believe him this time. Also we have the a 9, so it reduces the chance of him having 9, 10. But he can also have something like a set. Okay, here we have a king. I want to bet strong because he might have an ace, he might have a weaker king. I just gonna fold.
All singing to me. Do you wanna be set free?
We're gonna raise his hand, ace deuce, small blind, check, not showing crazy bluff. So we have a 3. Might bet here if he checks again. Here we're gonna bet in position with a decent hand. Fish. So we're gonna bet outside, try to make him play with the draw or with something like king, queen. We have a 3-bet, so it's tempting to call actually. You can have any 2 cards. It's a bit weak. I think it's a tight. It's 18 for 18 big blinds. So I'm just gonna fold this time, but still gonna call. I think both are fine. It's aces. Oh, he does it again. So I think I'm just gonna call to induce something a little bit weak, wait a little bit and call. Oh, another pair of aces, that's nice. And just call. Hoping that somebody behind will try to make a move. Maybe not this time. No. So we're gonna hold. We hold. Ace 10 this time. Okay. Just going to concentration half the size bet. We hit the nuts. I think that's a good card to bet. Maybe more than half. Here we keep betting. Okay, here he bets. Here he hits his 6. I think he can have anything. I'm just gonna let him do the job. And see what happens. He wants to show he has a 6, but yeah, he can. He can also have king queen, I think. That's it. And here if he shoves, I might fold actually. Yeah, he didn't. What did he have here? I actually thought I would lose this one, but I don't think I can fold with aces because You can also have something like kings and queens. So that's why I think, especially at this level, they can go crazy with nothing. Just thinking that's the right time to bluff, and I'm just gonna bluff until I put my whole stack in that spot, right? So let's see what he had. He had fours, alright? He just decided to go crazy with fours, but that's really strange because, I mean, okay, maybe on the flop and the turn, why not doing a raise? Although his raise was huge, so there was no need to make such a huge raise. So why not doing a small re-raise just to protect your hand against like a ace king or ace queen that I could have in this spot? Okay, I would say why not. I don't like it, but why not? That would almost make sense. But then the bet on the river, he turns his hand into a bluff, and I don't think he needs to do that because he actually has a decent hand considering the flop is very low. I mean the whole board is very low card, so I might have something like ace queen or ace king and he might win the pot. So I don't see the point in the river to go for such a huge all-in bet. I didn't understand it. Okay, here we have a situation, 8-9. Do I call if he bets strong now? I think I call one time, but probably not a barrel on the river. Maybe I will put, call. That's a very strong bet. I'm actually thinking about folding now because it might be a bluff, but I'm just gonna call. And here I'm just gonna call. See what happens. I'm gonna take this pot. And I'll set an 8. Could have called, that was a little bit weak. Not very happy about the way I played this hand. There we're gonna call. With a pair of 10. We'll be 10 guys. We're just gonna call maybe. Yeah, it depends on the board. This guy is quite loose. Can have a lot of cards here. Yeah, that's not the best card for us. And we probably have to fold for another strong bet. It's kind of tight, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call one more time. Hopefully we can take it with pair of 10s, but... Oh, that's a strong bet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fold this one this time. It's a little bit... It's a tough spot. But actually 3 bets with a lot of cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold this one. Guy, good hand. Ace deuce raise in position, and here I'm gonna call because we have two. No, not this time. That is a 3-bet. But if this guy didn't make a 3-bet, we would have called with a 2 to pay for a pot of 10, and also considering that this guy is a fish. Makes us want to play and get into the pot to see the flop. Here we just want to go check, check, check. Not trying to bluff this time. Alright. He bets 2 times pot side. We have ace deuce. I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Also, that's a very strange bet. Could have nothing. But whatever. I hope the music is not too loud. I'm gonna check this actually. I'm gonna try to see how it sounds. What can I do? I have to stop this one. Yes. Okay, it's done. Fold, fold. and then I'm gonna listen to my own stream and see if it works. That's a very strong bet. I'm actually thinking about folding now. Because there's might be a bluff, but I'm just gonna fold. And here I'm just gonna call. See what happens. Take this spot. And after set of 8. Should have called. That was a little bit weak. Not very happy about the way I played this hand. Okay, I just realized the music was too loud compared to my voice. I'm gonna fold this one. Also, we have a gunshot, but out of position. Just gonna pay. So the music was too loud. I'm gonna fix this. Put the music back on. Oh, alright, interesting. Okay, that's a strong bet for a very short stack. Probably gonna have to fold. Also now this guy calls. Change a little bit. Sensing a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna call. Ah, can I go? Can I go for something here? No. I'm just gonna call. Maybe the 6. Which is nice. Gonna protect. So let's do this. Oh, double pair now, that's very nice. Set again. Same here. This. Okay, that's a good card for us. I'm gonna go for value. Not sure what's gonna happen here. Alright. I'm gonna fix this microphone thing. Yeah, I think now it should be fine. I'm gonna do a strong bet, but I think it's gonna be. We should win this hand. Sometimes he has a flush, sometimes he has a queen or a 9 and he might pay. If you miss this flush, then obviously he's not gonna call this. I wouldn't probably have done that with like a missed flush draw, because I think a lot of time players pay when they have even a second, third pair, when they see 2 draws that failed. It's not because they are very good players, but they just see that and they think, okay, he must have missed his draw and I'm gonna pay with whatever my hand is. So, okay, here went for 3 bets, 2 calls. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it up right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna bet, continuation bet with top ace. This guy calls, which is not the best. No, I'm just gonna do a continuation bet here. Okay, this guy calls, and I'm just gonna continue to bet. Hopefully he just have a draw that he missed. This guy pays, I'm just gonna let it go, yeah. Because now he can have anything. I mean, should I bet here? Thinking about it, yeah. I'm just gonna bet. I think we can fold. Might go all in. Could see that, but not this time. Continuation here. Here it's a good flop for us. We have an ace, we have a gunshot. Should I call? Should I raise? Should I call? Should I raise? Okay. Just gonna call one time. We hit the gunshot. That's good for us. Let's see what this guy does. It would be strange on this flop. Does he have something like... Does he have something like... Oh, that's a terrible card. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's terrible. Now he can bluff. He can have a jack. He had the king. Okay, a 3-bet here, but it's a very cheap one. There's 2 players, we have king, queen suited, that's a very strong hand. Alright, here we're just gonna raise in the cutoff, fold, fold, and we're just gonna let it go. Any size of bet, yes. Bet is king deuce. Okay, it's a good flop continuation bet. Alright, fold, check, fold, fold. Yeah, I think nothing we can do. I don't see him folding much any sorts of hands. I would like to see what the guy had before when he had ace-8. I'd be curious to see what he had. Let's check it. And I find this hand a couple of minutes ago. Can I find this hand? Where are you, hand? Alright, ace-8, ace-8, where are you? Nah, found it now. No, this one. Alright, fold, raise, fold, and fold. And he had king 10 with a, wow, okay, with a nut straight draw. I mean, nut gunshot and nuts flush draw. So yeah, I think it was a very good move from his side. I like his play, because if he had something like 3-4 suited, I wouldn't like it that much. I mean, that would be fine. It would be really okay, but it wouldn't be as good as like this hand, because if you have like 3-4, then obviously I'm gonna call with any sort of strong suited draw, like any, like let's say king 10 or whatever, same kind of hand that he had. Yeah, I'm gonna see bet here, and here I think one more time also I could go for a check, but I think I have to continuation bet. That's fine, hopefully he falls. No, he didn't. He didn't win this time, fortunately. I could have called here, but because he has the nut gunshot and the nut flush draw, I think it's a good play from his side. I could have bet here. Yeah, maybe not. I take the pot with like against ace king. Yeah, that could make it. Ah, no, yes, good. Okay, and now we have top pair plus. I'm gonna make a small bet here. Now we have that's a good board for us. Hopefully we hit the black card, but not this time. This guy opens a lot, but still. Oh, that's weird. What happened here? I'm gonna check this. Alright, on the better hand. What is this? What is this? What? You must have like something like ace-9 or ace-7, but still. I didn't understand this don't bet. It was against 2 players, so that's why I decided to call this one. I'm gonna go there. This is a queen 8. This guy is extremely tight, so this kind of hand is quite good to try to break his very strong hand. Let's try to hit an 8. Okay, gonna open raise with king 10. Okay, and if he doesn't have the ace, I think he can fold with a pair of kings here. Yeah. That's why sometimes it's easy to play very tight players. You can read them a little bit easy. The way they play is just so honest, and you can bluff very easy because you know that they're gonna fold with so many hands. Alright. Here we have a 3-bet, we have a horrible hand. I think I have to remember this guy. He's been quite active against us. But this time is gonna be a bet. Oh, we have a call, 2 calls. Okay, I'm surprised. Wonder what they have here. Can they have, okay, draws? One of them must have a draw, but maybe something like king, queen. Yeah. Oh no, not this time. And here the 4 might be fine, but any bet I'm gonna fold. Can have a 10, can have a king. No, not this time. That's a 3 bet. See what happens. I would not be happy to see too many 4 bets here because tight players, no limit 4. You need a pair of aces to go all in basically. That's a fold, that's a fold. Okay, can raise this. Gonna check this. Right here. The good thing about those tables is you have a lot of action. It's not boring to watch because with the fast forward tables you always go to the next hand as soon as you fall, except if I decide to watch the end of the hand. So this way you have much more action than if you play a regular 6 max table. I don't even talk about 10 max table, which is very boring in my opinion. Raise from very early position. Can I do a 3 bet here? I want to set up a trap. Yeah. Let's just call this. I don't really want to see a king or an ace. He's a very tight player. Let's see what happens. This time there is an ace. Keeps betting. Gonna call one time with the queens, but not again. Alright. Okay, I have to fold here. Could have folded with the ace, but I think if he has something like kings or tens, he would have checked here. Or a jack. Yeah, I think he would have checked the jack, right? This is basically the only hand, except if he has a complete bluff. I don't think he has a complete bluff, so it's fold. Bet in the top left. Here we have good odds, but this hand is really horrible. Oh, we get a call. Gonna do a continuation bet. See what happens. We hit the ace. I think a check for sure. Then call if he bets. Then call or all in. That's basically the question. I'm gonna call these trees. Oh, okay. Now, do we want to bet or do we want to check call? I think we want to check call because yeah, he might have a red card. I want to see that. If he has a weak red card, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed by my play. Yes. Ouch! I don't like it. I should have bet this. Yeah. Because the way he plays, the way he checks the turn, makes me think he has a red card, right? But if he had like a queen, a king, I think he would have bet more often than if he had like a 10, like he had. So that's why I think I should have bet. Too bad. Oh, okay, here we have an ace. Should I check call? Yes. I think this guy can bluff a lot. Fold here, fold here. And here there is a queen. We have a nice flush draw. Okay, top pair flush draw. Good flop for us. We need to bet here. Hopefully he calls, we hit the flush. We take a stack. What can he have now? He can have like a jack. Any hand with a jack. Okay, I'm gonna check. He can also have like a flush draw. No, I don't think he has a flush draw. Yeah, he can have. Oh, actually, that's not very good for us. Because this guy has been really active against us. I think I want to see his cards now. Any other players I would have fold, but not this time. Oh, okay. Well done. Well played. Yeah, I mean, it was just probably a coincidence, but this same guy played a lot of hands against us, and he seemed very reluctant to give away any sort of hand. So that's why I decided to call this time. I'm gonna fold. Not a bad hand, but three bet here. He's a good player. We have a very good card. Just gonna go for a call. Pretty bad flop. This guy c-bets a lot when he hits. He's not doing too many tricky stuff. We're just gonna go for this. Alright. I'm fold here. I'm just gonna call one time, but yeah, that's pretty good. And here I think I'm gonna go all in here. No, I'm just gonna make that looks maybe a bit stronger. Gonna check that. I like this ace. Okay, I'm gonna call here. Hopefully we hit some red cards, yes. And here I think I can go for... No, I wanna check. Okay, I could have gone for value for sure. What did he have? What do you think? Let me think about it. There was a king. He can have a lower flush draw, that would be amazing. He can have a king, like a strong king, king, queen, ace, king. Let me think about it for a second before I see the result. He can have a set, but no, I don't think so. I think he have a king most of the time, and sometimes he has a weaker flush draw. Two pairs maybe. I wanna see the results now. Eight. Alright, he has a set. That was very unlucky for him. Very unlucky. It's kind of funny because we played like hands after hands against each other. So it's kind of like twist my judgment, because every time he hit something, which is something pretty good, and that was nuts against my my nuts flush draw. Oh, and here I think I can go for value. Yeah, I want to go for value because otherwise he's gonna bluff, and he's gonna bluff if he doesn't have anything. I don't like it. I want to make him fold or call with a weaker hand, and he can have a lot of weaker hands in this spot. Considering his stats, he can have called with any sort of like fourth, third pair. So I'm glad I get lucky with the ace king. No complaint here. Very lucky. He played well actually. I'm gonna have to give him some respect. He was quite good so far. I would have liked to mark him as a good player, but I think he left. And this time I'm gonna raise here. Also he's very loose, because I think if we hit the straight, we can take a lot of value from him. No, not straight this time. Oh, here we hit the set, which is nice for us because he can have something like a draw, but also a 9 or a nice pair. Okay, he didn't pay this time, so I'm not sure what he had. Probably a draw, and he thought he didn't have the odds to call. Yeah, we'll raise with the king 10 here. Fold, fold, fold. We hit the king. I'll go for a continuation bet. Fold, fold. And he folds this time. Just gonna fold this. Gonna pay with the king 8. Hit the double pair. Fold. He's gonna go for a check call here. I think he most of the time has nothing. So against nothing, the best thing to do is to let him bluff. Except if he's a huge, loose, very creative player that likes to go all in with nothing. It happens. There are some of those guys. Okay, so here nothing we can do. Also, that was against, I think, 2 more players. So anyway, our hand a bit. Call with the double pair. And I mean, this card is not the best, but at the same time, it's not the worst either. Because we have one diamond, which reduces the chance of him having 2. But also he can have kings, he can have a missed draw. It's kind of weird, but I'm gonna pay this time. Yeah, he had nothing. Yeah, his line was kind of weird. Maybe just because I didn't see him on the draw this time. I'm gonna pay this time. Okay, this time we have gonna bet strong here. Hopefully he folds his queens, for example. Yeah, I'm gonna fold. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Alright. Oh, finally the Monster Cat bot is working. We finally know what kind of song we are listening to. Don't know what's wrong about this bot. It just works when it wants. Okay, so here is 5 big blind bets. We have nothing. We're just gonna fold. And the kings. The kings are here. Fold this. Fold this as well. Fold this. Nothing with the king, unfortunately. 20 minutes left. Fold this. Fold this as well. Fold this. Fold this. Fold this. Okay, I'm gonna raise with 10-3 suited against 2 very tight players. I think he's been doing that for like 2 or 3 times. So I'm just gonna try to remember. Yeah, guy. Oh, that's a strong 3 bet against him. I'm gonna fold the 8s. Too bad. And I want to see what happens now. Nothing we can do. Because now we have no information about me. Okay. I don't like this too much. But yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want to have like 4 players into the pot. And we're gonna go for a continuation with our backdoor flush draw. 2 calls is a lot of calls. We have a gunshot, but I don't want to keep betting here. The stacks are too small. Their stacks are too small, so not enough implies. And now he can have queen, jack. Surely he can have a draw, flush, straight, but I don't think we can call here. Fold, bet. This guy raise, open raise from there. I like our hand, just gonna call. Oh, same guy. This guy never folds anyway. He's gonna go for a 3-bet. Almost sure about it. And here again, and this time we call. Alright, we hit the king. We're gonna do a continuation bet. And here check call. This time we fold. He's gonna do it for sure. Alright. Now there is 2 options. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for a half pot size bet. He pays, okay. I'm gonna go for a check call, I think, yeah, because I don't want to lose 100 big blinds. I want to let him bluff. I think he can be bluffing. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. They are very on the lower end of his range. Already. Yeah, I'm gonna fold, but that hurts. Because I don't know if I had the mass to fold here against his range. Let's even say he has ace. Okay, from ace jack to ace king. Is every pair from the 8, no, from the 10. I think I have to fold. I have to use Equilab, calculate whether my fold was right or not. Gonna check here. It's ace. Bet 3 ace. Okay. Oh, that looks very strong. I don't beat anything here. I'm just gonna fold. I mean, it's a bluff, why not? But that looks too strong. He can have 2 pairs in this board. I mean, there is no draw, so okay, I give him credit. Press is very tight for sure. But no draw and very tight. That's a bit too much for me here. I'm gonna go for some value here. Continuation bet. I think we're on top of this. Probably go for another bet here. For here. Hopefully no raise. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright. I think we can beat like this 5. It's nothing. We might have an ace now. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's a strong. Keep folding my 8. I don't like it much, but I want to fold again. Because I think those pairs are tight, and even if we hit our set, which is basically the only thing we're looking for here, do we have enough in place? Maybe not. It looks like now they have something. Actually, this guy. But if they didn't have anything, they are tight enough to fold with a nice big pot. Okay, here's the open raise from here. For this guy, I think it's good, especially because this guy starts to be tired. I need to check the hand he had when we had the king queen. It was a while back actually. I need to find this hand. Yes, found that hand. Okay, I'm gonna fold. Jack 9. Oh, what is this? What is Jack 9? What did Jack 9 have to do here? Oh, that was the second pair. I could have bet. Yeah. Yes, yes. Here we call because the guy is a little bit fishy. So usually we have implied. Now we need a deuce. I could think about betting here, but he's not gonna fold anything. Kind of want to protect, but it's not a bad top for us. I think we're gonna call a rebet now. And yeah, we're gonna call. We got the call to 6 for 36 blind spot. Raise. It's a call or a 3-bet? I think it's a call. Didn't hit our 3. Here we hit the jack. No luck this time. We have to call one time, I think. Yes, with the top pair. Now we hit nuts draw. And the question is, do we want to bet again? I would say no. It's kind of weird why doesn't he bet again? And now can we find the fold here? Is the question. Do we want to fold? What kind of player is this guy? He looks very serious. And on this board, I really don't know what he can have. If we can beat. But I'm gonna call this time. Oh, well done. Well done. You get some value here with a slightly better range than mine. And I like his check raise, why not? I mean, he only gets paid by queens, but I like his bet on the river. I think he feels I have maybe a weaker queen, so I like this bet a lot. So well done. Well done. We felt the weakness. Here we bet with flush draw. It's very hard to fold this top pair because the cards, I mean, the board is quite nice, quite dry. We hit an 8, but hard to bet here really. Second pair. We would like to protect, but I like this much better. Because now we can get paid by flush draws. I think I'm gonna raise this. I don't want flush draw to get it for cheap. See what happens. I think we can play with any kind of flush draw, not this time. Gonna raise 9-8. Right. 10 minutes left. Not a bad session, lots of intensity. And this guy, I like this hand to bet this time 3 bets. Fold here. Ace 9 of suit. Alright, I'll take it. Nice. Gonna fold this. And here, very cheap price to get into the pot with ace 9. Hopefully there is 3 9s here. Here, raise, top, fold. I hope the sound is fine. I have to check it. Okay, see what happens. Fold this. And now, yes, she's gonna go for it. This guy, yeah, I'm still thinking about, yeah, I'm just gonna make a trap here. See what happens. I'm just gonna let him do the job. So this guy is very loose. Thinking about going for a huge, yeah, for like a huge raise now. Up. That's a call. Yeah, right, I'm gonna let him do the job. Okay, I had the feeling he would pay this, and now I think he has something like. I think he's not gonna give up anything, so I'm gonna try to stack him. I'm gonna pay this. That was an overbet for sure, but and now never mind this. I'm just gonna bet all in on the river. Hopefully he doesn't have the black cards. The spades. He has aces. Take it. All right.
Change your mind. Can't shake the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head.
Yes. I think it's a good card for open raise. Here we fold. Here we raise. Okay. I'm gonna raise here with king deuce. And here I'm gonna fold. Let's fold. Let's fold. Hold this. Okay. Yeah, that's a good spot to make a 3-bet. Good. Oh, we have an ace blocker. This guy folds a lot to 3-bets. This time it doesn't work, and we're just gonna fold. I don't think he's bluffing here, and if he is, it's just a good bluff. Don't want to go all in. That would be a very bad decision here. Fold this. Seven minutes to go. Gonna fold this. This. Check this. That's fold. That is a fold. That is a bet. Fold. That's a call for sure. In position. Two big blind range against the very loose player. Hopefully we hit 3 sometimes. We hit the 3 1 times out of 8 on the flop. Keep this in mind. When we do a calculation about blinds, we're gonna fold, check, fold, and here that's right. Alright. Okay, here I have bet. Fold! Also I feel the 3 is coming. Okay. Surprised he folds. That's fine for us. Raise here. It's a very strong bet. We only have a deuce. Fold. Okay. We're gonna try to go to the showdown with our ace 9. Not trying to bluff. Fold. No showdown for this time. Yeah, strong bet on the river. You might have a 10, you might have a king. Yeah. That's a bet. Fold. He calls this time. You have a gunshot, it's nice. Let's keep with the continuation bet. That's a raise, that's a fold, that's a raise. I'd like to keep going here because this guy calls too much, the continuation bet, and now we have a... oh, he didn't work this time. I don't like it anymore. I think he's gonna bluff a lot and we're just gonna check and let it go. I think he has a flush very often. Yeah, okay. Kept going with his 7. I was a little bit loose, but well played. And open with the King Jack suited. And here I think I like to 3-bet and give it up. Nice 3. Alright, fold this. Oh, another huge 3-bet. But yeah, I totally I'm gonna believe this guy. Here's a 3-bet. Yeah, I'm gonna believe him. Let's open raise. That's a call. Okay, let's take this time. We fold. A nice flop. I'm gonna go for a half size bet. Fold this, check. And here, open raise from a very tight guy. We have a nice hand. Yes. This guy opens a lot from early position. I'm gonna call this time. Fold, check. Check call on the top right. 3 minutes to go. And this time I want to call. I just have a feeling and there's a back door. Here we call. That's a nice card. Gonna 3, no, I'm gonna fold this one. What can I do here? Yeah, I'm just gonna check. I can see him checking a lot here. Okay. He just bets. Can I do call? Check call? Yeah, something like this. I'm gonna try this line. It's a little bit weird, I would say. But I think he must be feel very strong here. With something like a pair of aces or kings. Ah! Okay, I don't like this line. Yes, kings or aces or queens. No? Ah, he had nothing. My line was fantastic. Yeah, he had absolutely nothing. My line was absolutely great. Here we have a 3-bet, no one else to call, still the same guy, but he always picks the right spot on the right card, so what can I do, huh? Well done. And fold this one, fold this one, fold this one. Okay, 1 minute to go. Pair of jacks, that's nice. I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna call this.